Hi guys, and welcome back. It's your girl Yummy.com. Thank you for coming back, or for this episode should I say
hi. Hi everyone, it's Kendall here. If you're new around here, welcome. If you're not new around here, what is up, home skillet biscuit?
What is up, home skillet biscuit? What up, home skillet biscuit? Today, if you couldn't tell by my intro, we are doing another channel review. One of my favorite things to do because it's just putting a spotlight and appreciation on awesome creators and hopefully giving them the recognition they deserve, and at the same time, you know, introducing people who I guess maybe wouldn't be looking at their videos, or sometimes I don't know what the YouTube algorithm does to them, basically introducing you to these creators that are so awesome and that I love and that truly get me through the day, y'all. So the creator we have today, if you couldn't tell by the intro, is KennieJD. Now KennieJD is hilarious. I'm gonna start off by saying how I found her channel.
They say if you want to tell a story right, you gotta start at the beginning.
YouTube algorithm, God bless it, somehow put this on my radar, and it was a video called Bad Movie and a Beat. Bad Movie and a Beat. Okay, so basically what had happened is I had watched Trin Lovell's video.
I was gonna say I don't get males. I don't like males. Just like, that's period, end of sentence. I just don't like them.
Her reviewing Swiped, and then I had watched Dylan doing Mulan, but he also had tried to do Swiped. And I guess the algorithm was like, hey, maybe you really like Noah Centineo movie reviews, so here's another one in this thing called Bad Movies and a Beat.
Today, it's Saturday. And for those of you that don't know what that is, for you newbies here, Saturday is when I do a little something called Bad Movies and a Beat, the series on my channel where I talk about bad movies while putting my makeup on.
And I watched it and I was dying laughing. I was rolling because like it was just two things that I really love, like seeing someone do their makeup but also review a movie. It's like someone read my mind and was like, girl, do we have the thing for you? This is a fairly recent discovery, but she is super hilarious.
It makes me angry. Like, the entire movie is just so insulting to women, to everyone, but especially women. All young girls are silly whores who don't know how to respect themselves and therefore are not in relationships because of that. And all men are sex-driven sociopaths. Just the myriad of things that Bella does. That's just so inappropriate. She really out here, hot girl Bella. She's an inspiration, truly. She is truly an icon for the young masses. Go. I ain't never gonna stop hating this bitch. Not that it's okay if anyone does it, but he looked dirty. Again, it's not okay if anyone's talking to you like this, but it's certainly not okay for some ugly dude to do it. You got me messed up. You think I'm gonna let like, no one. But you think I'm gonna let an ugly dude talk to me like that? Absolutely not.
I'm super dug into her content, especially she's like about 30 or so Bad Movies and a Beat right now, and all of them are hilarious. There's classics, if you like just classic bad movies like The Room and Birdemic or Sharknado, but then there's also like not necessarily newer ones, but definitely like Netflix trash, so like Hot Gimmick or 6 feet, I meant Tall Girl. Tall Girl, or The Kissing Booth, so like the newer Netflix stuff that are like kind of trash. But then they have some of the most insane ones she does, like are my favorite ones that she does. Like, so when like obviously when she does The Room, the Room is pretty insane, so like I love watching that one. But she does like also Thanksgiving, which is like about this animatronic turkey that comes back to kill people, and it's just so hilarious trying to see her make sense of the nonsense that is on the screen. And it's like better than watching a bad movie because I don't have to torture myself through it, but like I still get all the comedic aspects. It's like watching a bad movie with your friend but not having to see the worst parts. Anyways, seeing her watch truly terrible content is only half the bag of goodies you get when you go to her channel, because she also has a lot of like get ready with me's and a lot of story times that keep you on your toes, man. When I say life ain't this interesting, I'm telling you, life ain't this interesting. Like, my life is pretty boring. I mean, obviously there's some fun and crazy stories throughout, but her life is interesting, but her opinions are what are more interesting.
I have moments where I take my woke hat off. I have to remind myself that life is not a movie. You can't just let anybody be dominant over you. I'm thinking so much about the concept of validation, particularly as a black woman, as a creative, and also a heterosexual black woman, so dating men, dealing with men, especially as a black woman who's open to dating interracially. There's a whole lot there. But yeah, it's the concept of redirecting where you find your validation from and where you invest emotional capital into. If you're in an unrequited love situation, you're literally saying, give me nothing and I'll give you the world. Have sex when you're ready, people. When you're emotionally, financially, situationally ready to have sex, and it's with someone you feel safe with, it is what it is. Like when people do her wrong, she has to apologize. When people treat her like crap, she's endearing and cute. Like, put some bass in your voice and lift your head up. I'm tired of seeing your bangs. I know what your scalp look like more than your face. No, it's not passionate. Like, first of all, you can be passionate and consensual. And let me tell you something. What I've learned is that all you can do is just keep winging it. Like when you're a kid, you look at teenagers. When you're a teenager, you look at college students. When you're a college student, you look at adults, and you're sitting there like they have it figured out. Truly growing up is telling yourself no one knows what the hell they're doing. We're all just winging it. So that's what this time is gonna be. You're gonna wing it. But my concern is, again, that I've talked about in other videos, women love this idea of being able to tame the beast, but I'm just concerned that when you're talking to teenagers who don't really have the life experience to say, hey, this doesn't work all the time. I'm concerned that we're just teaching a whole generations of women that like it's their job to tame the beasts, even though that puts them in dangerous, compromising situations. I will be the end of a lot of generational curses, and that's exciting.
Just her opinions on things, especially with her get ready with me's, because I don't know, there's something oddly soothing about watching her put on her makeup. Like, it's just a very soothing process, like, that I'm just like, yeah, here with it. I get it. I finally understand makeup gurus. I finally get it, because it's so fun to just watch her put on her makeup. But then she pairs it with like bad movies or her opinions or story times, and it just makes really, really great content. I really love it. I definitely think that other people should check it out because it's actually really engaging. She's hilarious.
Because they'll be like, oh, sit on my lap. And I'm like, I will kill you. I will break your thighs. And it's always skinny dudes. I've noticed that, well, not always, but usually like it's tall, skinny dudes that are like, sit on me. And I'm like, I will literally destroy you and your memory. What am I supposed to tell your parents? Yes, he died death by ass.
She's a phenomenal singer as well.
I won't cross no boundaries. No disrespect, just saying. You smile more when you're with me. When you are with me. Stick around just waiting. Hurry up and take this before somebody gets to me. I could be a perfect type. I could be the girl you like. One kiss and you change your mind. Your mind change your life if you just let me. If I don't back, no home's mine. And if you're not sure, then take your time. But just know that I might not be around when you let her down easy. When you're feeling lonely, though you're not alone, you know where to just let her down easy. If you know you're happy with somebody else, you know where to just let her down. Let me make it simple, make it play, yeah. Ain't got the time to waste all day, yeah. If you want the best to make your way, yeah. Come quick, ain't no time for second chances, yeah, yeah. But I don't break no homes with mine. If you're not sure, no, take your time, but just not be wrong. When you let her down,
she dropped Northern Lights, which is like constantly been in my shower playlist, like just been getting it to it. It's great, and I think you should check out her stuff. You should also check out her Twitter because she's very funny, very active, because I made the mistake. It's not a mistake. It's just like a choice. A lot of the times with like creators that I really like Silly Pack or Trent Lowell or Dylan or like just creators that I follow in general. I always like with their tweets, I always like do the notifications just so like I can like see if like anything hilarious pops up or maybe like something will surprise me and brighten my day. Sis is so active on Twitter. I had to shut them joints off for a second. I was like, ooh, I need to see if I'm really this dedicated. I shut them back on. Like, I still have them back on, but like I had to shut it off for like a day or two. It was like, I need to see if I'm down for this life or if I'm not. And then like I was like finding myself kind of missing her tweets. So I was like, nah, I'm in for it. So just to let you know, like notifications ain't for everybody, but if you are in it, you're in it. It's great. It's overall fun vibes. I especially love her Bad Movies in a Beat. I especially love Bad Movies in a Beat, but all her content is really good content. Her story times are funny, and like also kind of random sometimes, and she just gives a different perspective, and I really like that. I like people with interesting perspectives. I like people with interesting stories to tell, and I highly recommend it to you. So with that being said, that is my recommendation / review, channel review of KennieJD. She is awesome. Follow her. I'll put her channel down in the description. If somehow you found this video and you don't already follow her, I'll put it down there too. So thank you, my internet friends. Don't worry, I will be back, so stay tuned.